while I'm waiting for my lovely phones to charge, I have a question to ask people. Let me turn down the volume. When it comes to COVID, it's not just going to be a flu. There are many different variations of sickness with the remote neural monitoring program. Anything from internal organ damage to blindness to stroke. These are all extremely possible. And in fact, if they did what they did to the senior citizens in 2019 and just kept that swollen, it doesn't take very long for people to die of asphyxiation. So, the longer we diddle and daddle and don't address the pandemic and be honest about it, there's going to continue to be sickness and death. So what side are you on today? If you believe that it's the flu, wouldn't you want to do something about it? And let's say it is. Why are we not reporting our statistics to the World Health Organization? That's a big red flag, because you know what that means? Any number of people can die and nobody would know about it. Isn't that scary? The non-reporting issue, which is what I keep sending to the CIA, is exactly that point. I figured it out. I had it figured out 3.5 years ago. They're going to keep doing what they're doing until you wake up. They've got you so scared right now that you're not willing to stand up for your own life. That's pretty sad. But maybe, you're being manipulated with the remote neural monitoring program. It can toy with your emotions. So is it possible that you're feeling anxiety or worry unnecessarily? Think about it. But don't think too long. Because the longer you think, the longer the military has to come up with plan W, X, Y, and Z. It's sad that everybody's just following orders instead of doing the right thing. I don't know what to say. It's not from a lack of effort on my part. I'm working my little tush off, which nobody really seems to appreciate, which is fine. I mean, I'm doing this because I promised God that I would. He answered me one day when I was really suffering at night. And my question to him was, God, will my suffering ever end? Because I had doubts. I'm not being harmed today. It's a miracle. But at that moment, God did answer. Silently, because the God that actually speaks words in your head is the military using remote neural monitoring. God speaks silently to us through our intuition. Don't be fooled, because that program's going to fool you. And then it's going to be all downhill from there. I am Chicken Little, and the sky is falling. Things can't get much more intense than they're becoming. We've got to work together, all sides. And there needs to be a certain level of forgiveness and of amends. Those two things are so important. And they're tied together the way that God expects it to happen. If you commit a sin against someone and you do not ask for amends, you know what happens? On Judgment Day, what's God going to say? Well, you broke the law, one of my 10, and you pretended like it didn't matter. That's what not making amends does. And just a reminder, the skinny gate is the one in heaven. A lot of people follow the crowd. And honestly, 10 laws. If you can honor them, you have eternity. And when you make a mistake, you fix it so that you can still enjoy eternity. Because what are you going to say to God? I forgot. It's not very good. Please think today about the decisions that you're making. We have to treat each other and our environment a lot better, or it's not going to be around for us to enjoy. Where are we going to live? Looks like we're not. Come on. We have to fight together for freedom, for privacy, and for God.